receptive, all that yin. When you're receptive, it is in the feminine energy, the creative, actually. Polarity. Right there, in the middle. Relation to life. To Su, the following. This is mountain here northeast. I forget what this is. Each hexagram is 2 trigrams. 2 and 8, numerologically. Alright, let's see what we got here. Pull this up. Leo, 28 degrees. Alright, so we're heading into the new moon in Sagittarius here. And it's going to be wild, wacky, mayhem. All that kind of stuff, you know. Let's take a look at what we're working with here. Western tropical astrology. It's a system. It works. It doesn't matter if other things work or other things disprove the system because it works. The thing about this, the mind, it's based on awareness, you know. You can create any system you want, calibrate it any way to help you understand. So, I mean, this system is dynamic enough for me. But I do like other perspectives to integrate into this to help me understand better. Alright, so we're heading into the Sagittarius new moon. Moon is it's heading into that square, that halfway point. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, not quite 2 weeks. Alright. Let's go a few hours back here. There we go, that's my OCD's kicking in, my Virgo's kicking in here. I gotta get to that middle square point. We're gonna be at 41. Oh, maybe not. 40. Alright. Check this out now. Got the stellium energies here. Alright, so first I'm just starting from the south node. I'm just going to work a new logic into an equation here. South node 23 Libra, I'm going through new understandings of old things. I feel we all are in our ways, wherever Libra is for us in our Western tropical chart. You can get an indication, an inclination, and understanding, language for feelings. And you can understand the psychology of mythology and whatever myth you resonate with, whatever folk tale, whatever childhood story, whatever song, it will speak to you through this system. Giving new words for old feelings. Pallas Athena conjunct Venus at 9 degrees Scorpio with Apollon at 6 degrees Scorpio. Very powerful setup here. very powerful divine feminine wisdom. Sextiling Mercury up here at 8 degrees of Capricorn, bringing that spirit into form, emotion to motion. That's that first trine from Cancer to Scorpio that sextiles into Capricorn. It works its form through Aries here. The opening quincunx from Scorpio, which squares back into Capricorn. So you put the tension to form, or it puts you to form, and that's one way you do it. So you can use the cardinal energies to help you bring spirit to form. Alright, so we got this scorpionic. The cost, the price of compromise. Don't let guilt, shame, fear, dread, old loops hold you back. Everything you learn in life is for a reason. If you don't have the reason, then you settle on a distinction, and it's usually a judgment that's out of date for your current awareness. So that's what's feeding the spirit into Sagittarius here, 12th house to Sag is Scorpio. So we're bringing the meaning to understanding for the value of these beliefs. At 20 degrees, just coming into the third decan, or 21 degrees basically if you round it up. You can read the Sabian symbol. Chandra Omega. Look at Elias Lonsdale's Inside Degrees and Dane Rudier's Sabian symbols. Or just see what anyone has to say. See where your pole brings you. Everyone's got a voice. So we've got Mars here at 13 degrees with Ceres at 7. Trining. Mars is trining Black Moon, Lilith, and Chiron. The repressed anima. How has that power led you astray, or how have you sublimated or subjugated your creative feminine flow, your open creative flow for an egotistical gain, maybe, or maybe your work or a relationship. Maybe someone couldn't take your power because you didn't quite have the language for how to handle it yet. You know, you're learning through relation. Sometimes people are to blame, but they're to blame for good reason. They help you learn. That's what we're doing right now. So this is the value of the beliefs realized, not from an analysis in Gemini, not from the static, slow-ass, Taurian, fict nature of digesting the feelings of experience to understand your own value, but through what you do in that process, the epiphanies of awareness which come to us from time to time in life. We've got Uranus here in a transformative quincunx to this new moon, and the new moon is working through Uranus for that change. So how do we get into that? Well, squaring into Neptune here can help. Pulling into your imagination. Like if, for instance, if you are 9 degree, 4 degree, if you're in the first decan of Cancer right now, what you do, or if you've got this rising sign here, what you do is you pull into the meaning of the value of your beliefs. What is the work? What is the routine that would bring you to the peak expression of your life? How do you square that? How do you put that tension to form through your imagination? Well, you do it. If you have an imagination, you want to travel, you want to write a book, you want to create something, you want to start something, heal something, work towards a goal. And in a way that is nourishing for your soul, your spirit, which feeds into your expansion of awareness, so that you can bring change to the past and to the future through the present here now. Alchemy of life. This is the, to me it is when the Hierophant marries the lovers, then temperance is brought into process. And it's through awareness obtained in that process. And that comes why temperance is after death. Sets you up to be tested in life, to be given the choice to remove the shackles or to keep them on. And if you keep them on, what's the best reason to? If you remove them, what's the best reason to? So reach into your imagination. Reach for that which nourishes your soul, your spirit. That brings change of your value, and your process reflects. And you can see it squaring into the repression here of the black moon Lilith in our sign of self, our the love of the self that you can share with the world and others. So you can bring that to form through action, essentially. Saturn direct in Pisces, which is the working transformation in Leo. Everything cosigns that creative flow right here, right now. Set up this North Node, set up your intention, your action, so when you reach, when the North Node and Chiron are conjunct, you've got a new energy in this passionate Martian egotistical will, the ego will, the self will. It becomes more in alignment with the divine will, the natural flow of life, the Wu Wei, the roaming fire that has a purpose, and it's almost tapping into the Fool energy here, where the Fool and the Emperor are fusing into the process as the North Node and Chiron will be conjunct around second decan, 20 degrees or so. Of Aries. Aries is 24 degrees right now. That's just another note in an overarching symphony. Speak to what resonates with you. So Jupiter and Fortune are in effect, as well as Vesta. Vesta and Fortune currently sextiling Apollon and my ascendant. So I'm using this energy right here, right now. I'm expressing what I'm doing with this chart analysis. And of course that's all feeding into Mercury here, which is feeding into Jupiter, and it's like a little rectangle of pizzazz. I don't know how else you're going to say it. Then we've got the Grand Water Trine here going on. We've got this Grand Fire Trine. It's small energies, but intention is key. You know, placebo, there's only a 2% difference between placebo and sugar, so it's like we got to use that, because that 2% is the difference in life. You got to give it to yourself. Okay, so we got a lot of good stuff going on here. Saturn's trining Apollon. The Neptune transforming through South Node. So the spiritual healing and awareness, that imagination you're reaching towards, can be achieved here. Alright, well, hopefully this helped. If it did, if you want a reading, just reach out to me. Link is in the description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, listening, and being. Let's get this thing going. Let's see where we're headed. Then I'm going to play us out. Este bon style.